Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZIRK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over my Team of the Week predictions. Now, I do have some graphics to show you guys. Before I get into the graphics, though, I do want to go over my honorable mentions and something you guys need to keep in mind when it comes to Team of the Week before you guys comment down below, where's this guy, where's that guy? First off, this year is a little bit different also. A team can actually lose and still get a Team of the Week player, which is a little bit weird, but that's kind of just how it is this year, I guess. Also, as well, someone that has like a 91 overall card or a 90 overall card is obviously not going to get a Team of the Week card. So Patrick Mahomes is out of the question. Patrick Mahomes is not going to get a Team of the Week. I know he had a great week, but no. Mahomes is not going to get one. Also, anyone that recently just got an upgrade probably within the last like 2 weeks here, more than likely not going to. Well, I say more than likely because there's been some rare instances where people actually have gotten upgrades. But someone like, well, Mahomes is not necessarily very old, but he is a little bit older. But he has a 90 overall card. He's not going to end up getting one. Someone else like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had another great week. Lamar Jackson, though, literally got a team week last week. There's zero chance he gets a team week this week. So that being said, let's get into the honorable mentions for players I think could actually potentially get a card. So Julio Jones had 5 catches for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns versus the Eagles. Not only that, but he did kind of have like the game-winning 50-yard screen pass touchdown. So Julio Jones is someone I would say is an honorable mention. Obviously, with me saying they're an honorable mention, that means they're not going to be on my graphics I'm going to show you guys. So Julio Jones honestly could replace who I have there. It's pretty good possibility he could replace him, and I feel like he would sell a lot more packs. But Julio Jones, I don't know if they have him saved possibly for like the Mutt Hero promo or what they've got going on. It's another thing you got to keep in mind. They might have a couple of these players saved for Mutt Hero, so if you don't see somebody getting an upgrade, it's probably why. But Julio, I could definitely see getting a Team Week, and I gotta say, I would love a Team of the Week Julio Jones. Another person that could potentially get a Team of the Week card is Darius Slay. Now, the problem is that Slay, of course, has this 83 overall base elite, and he also has, I believe he has the Theme King, I believe it's called. He has the Theme King for the Lions as well. So he does already have a decently high overall card. I think it's an 86 overall, but he had a pretty solid week. I mean, he had, I think, 5 or 6 tackles and an interception, which was the game-winning interception. I could potentially see Slay getting this, but I'm not that high on it. Now this one's going to be kind of interesting. So we have Eddie here, which I can't remember the last time we got a kicker for Team of the Week. Kickers are so rare to actually get a Team of the Week card. Now, of course, he had a game-winning field goal, and for the Bears, I mean, with the history they've had with field goals, it honestly wouldn't shock me if EA decided to do it just because it's the Bears and give them a Team of the Week card for the kicker. Will he be a hero? No. Will he be one of the highest overall set cards? Yeah, I could probably see it. To my recollection, I believe Dan Bailey ended up giving me the Team of the Week card sometime. I swear I remember Adam Vinatieri getting some sort of a Team of the Week card as well, which, by the way, Adam Vinatieri, I believe, is going to end up retiring later today. Just didn't go well for him. So maybe we'll get like a retirement tribute, Adam Vinatieri. But Eddie here, it's a very low chance he actually does end up getting a Team of the Week. But I figured I should mention him because I know literally so many Bears fans were tweeting at me saying, you better have Eddie on your Team of the Week predictions. So I'm going to put him here as an honorable mention because there's a slight chance they do. And the final honorable mention is going to be Russell Wilson. Now, Russell Wilson had 300 yards and 3 TDs, of course, versus the Steelers. And like I said before, guys, Mahomes, of course, has a very high overall card already. He's not going to end up getting one. So one of the top performers at QB, of course, is Russell Wilson, which I believe he has an 86 overall Theme King as well. With Russell Wilson, if he ends up getting this upgrade, I believe he would be able to go ahead and get a escape artist. You guys can see he has the same logo as Steve Young. So yes, he would be able to get a escape artist on him, I believe, if he gets an upgrade to, say, you know, a 90 overall QB. Now the thing is, though, they just did Lamar Jackson last week. I don't know what the odds are of them doing another quarterback as the offensive hero in back-to-back weeks. Usually they tend to switch that up, but I think if it's going to be any QB, it's probably going to be Russell Wilson this week. So with that being said, those are my honorable mentions. Let's go ahead now and get into my actual predictions, who I believe will probably end up getting some sort of upgrade for Team of the Week. Now let's go ahead and go over the offensive set cards and the defensive set cards, at least my predictions anyways, for the Team of the Week promo. So, on the offense side of the ball, I do believe that Aaron Jones will end up getting a set card. Of course, his highest overall card in the game right now is a 78, so I think he will be... he'll go up a little bit. He'll probably be the top set card, maybe like an 85 overall card, 86 overall. I believe last week it was Dak Prescott as the highest piece, and he was 86 overall. So I can definitely see Aaron Jones being an 86 overall card in there. He did have 150 total yards and also a touchdown. Also, we had Chris Godwin, who had 120 yards and a touchdown. Kind of mad about that one because, of course, I actually had Mike Evans in fantasy, and, of course, Chris Godwin gets the TD. Now also, Mark Andrews had 112 yards and a touchdown, of course, for the Ravens. We also had Will Disley, I think it's, you say Disley, I believe. Maybe it's Disley. I think it's just Disley. For the Seahawks, he had 50 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also, the 49ers, which, by the way, the 49ers offense is so weird. Like, they literally had, I think, 3 running backs get a touchdown, or 2 or 3 other running backs get touchdowns, and none of them were Matt Breida. Just kind of weird. But Raheem Mostert had 151 total yards and a touchdown. And finally for the 49ers, we had Deebo Samuel with 94 total offensive yards. And he also had a TD. The 49ers absolutely demolished the Bengals, so I do believe they'll be getting quite a few Team of the Week cards. Also, I should mention this as well. The Dolphins got demolished by the Patriots, and I cannot wait as a Cowboys fan to play them next week. Now on to the defense side of the ball, and I know that Quan Alexander literally just got a new card to this morning. I did predict that he was going to get a Team of the Week card, so when I had these graphics made, of course, Quan Alexander was on the Team of the Week prediction. So Quan Alexander had, of course, 6 tackles, a pick, and 3 pass defended, so of course he's not going to actually end up getting a card, with him just now getting the flashback this morning. So comment down below who you guys think could replace Quan Alexander in the set. We also had Zach Cunningham, though, who had 10 tackles and a sack, so he definitely should get a card. Danico Autry had 4 tackles, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble. Shaq Barrett had 3 tackles and 3 sacks as well. And then, of course, we also had Daryl Worley, who had 7 tackles and a fumble recovery. And finally, we had Darnell Savage. Now, the reason I put Savage on this list is because I think they're probably more inclined to give us a rookie premier player. See, now they just gave us a rookie premier player here last week as well. We had Hollywood Brown. We also had TJ Hawkinson. So I definitely can see them doing Darnell Savage. He did have a pretty solid game. 6 tackles, a forced fumble. And also, I believe his pass defense was actually like a tip. Like he tipped the ball up and then it led to an interception. So I think that Darnell Savage more than likely will end up getting himself a Team of the Week card. Now, on to the Masters. So, yes, for the Masters, a limited time card, I'm going with Jamie Collins. I know that he has a very, very low overall card right now, but I feel like Jamie Collins had such a good game. I feel like he's got to be the limited time card. Of course, he had a 72 overall card before this. I think he could potentially get the LTD. I mean, the man had 5 tackles, a sack, 2 interceptions, and one of those interceptions, I believe, was his touchdown. It was a pick 6. So Jamie Collins had an incredible game. I definitely think that he will end up getting himself the limited time card. Now, it would be really funny, though, if they decided to go ahead and do for the back-to-back limited time cards to the Chiefs wide receivers, because I think the offense's hero is going to be Demarcus Robinson, who had 172 yards and 2 TDs. And of course, last week, Sammy Watkins had 3 touchdowns, I believe, and 198 yards, something like that. So he had a crazy game. And then this week, Demarcus Robinson decided, hey, I want to get a Team of the Week card. So Demarcus Robinson, I think, will end up getting the Team of the Week hero. I should also mention that, again, when it comes to these cards, it doesn't matter if your team lost or if your team won. I'm just going off the best stats, basically. And honestly, these are the best stats. And for the Texans, they actually did beat the Jags. But Whitney Mercilus had 2 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. That's an incredible game, and I know the Whitney Merciless is someone that EA would make a defensive hero because he has gotten Team of the Week cards in the past. So with that being said, of course, that is my Team of the Week, Week 2 predictions. Comment down below what you guys think about them. Who else you think could possibly get a Team of the Week? I'm not saying I'm 100% correct. These are just my predictions. I know there's going to be some people that get butthurt about it. Is what it is. We'll find out later tonight or tomorrow who is actually going to be in this upcoming Team of the Week. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.